You think you failed because you lacked talent. You think you failed because you lacked resources. You think you failed because you didn't have the right people, the right timing, the right luck. That is not why you failed. You failed because you quit showing up. You abandoned consistency the moment it stopped feeling easy, the moment it became boring, the moment pressure showed up, the moment motivation ran away. And motivation will always run away. It's not loyal, it's a friend who only visits when the sun is shining. When the storms come, motivation hides. So you stop, you pause, you tell yourself, I'll get back to it later. Later turns into next week turns into next month, and before you know it, a year is gone, 2 years are gone, 5 years are gone, and you're still talking about what you could have done. You tell people, I tried. You even convince yourself you did everything you could, but deep down, you know the truth. You didn't lack ability, you lacked consistency. You lacked the discipline to keep showing up when you didn't feel like it. You let feelings decide your future, and feelings lie. They whisper, rest a little longer. They whisper, you can do it tomorrow. They whisper, you've done enough for today. They whisper, no one will notice if you skip. And every time you listen, you lose momentum. Discipline dies slowly, one skipped day at a time. And here's the part most people never admit: starting again is harder than starting for the first time. Every restart costs energy. Every restart drains confidence. Every restart makes the hill steeper. You think you're saving yourself by pausing. You're not. You're building the habit of quitting. And quitting is addictive. The more you do it, the more natural it feels. But let me tell you something. The opposite is also true. Showing up, even when you don't feel like it, is addictive too. Consistency is addictive. Momentum is addictive. Winning is addictive. But you have to get over the first wall, the wall of resistance, the wall of excuses, the wall of I don't feel like it, the wall of I'm tired, the wall of I'll start next week. That wall is your test. Most people fail there, not because they can't climb it, because they keep looking for a door that doesn't exist. They wait for an easy way, an easy mood, an easy day, an easy season of life. And while they wait, their dreams collect dust. Listen to me. You don't need easy. You need consistent. Consistency doesn't care how you feel. Consistency doesn't wait for inspiration. Consistency doesn't need permission. Consistency doesn't need perfect conditions. Consistency only needs one thing: your decision to show up no matter what. That's it. No secrets, no hacks, no shortcuts. Just the relentless decision to show up again and again, until showing up becomes who you are. Not something you do, not something you debate, not something you negotiate, something you just are. Like breathing, like blinking, like your heart beating. Automatic, unstoppable, permanent. That is the real secret. Consistency isn't something you start and stop. It's an identity you build. You become the person who does not break. You become the person who shows up. No matter what is happening. No matter who notices. No matter who believes in you. No matter how you feel. This isn't about hype. This isn't about motivation. This isn't about shouting, let's go into the mirror. Motivation burns out fast. It's like gasoline on a fire. It burns hot, then disappears. Discipline is different. Discipline is slow, heat, steady, controlled, lasting. It keeps you going when the fire is gone. It carries you when excitement dies. It holds you steady when life hits you hard. and life will hit you hard. There will be weeks when everything falls apart. There will be days when you feel like nothing is working. There will be moments when you think you're wasting your time. That's when most people stop. That's when most people walk away, but not you. Not after this moment, because after today, you are no longer the person who waits to feel ready. You are no longer the person who negotiates with yourself. You are no longer the person who quits when things get tough. You are the person who keeps going. You are the person who shows up, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's painful, even when no one claps, even when no one understands. That's what separates leaders from followers. That's what separates winners from the rest. Everyone can start. Few can stay. Everyone loves the beginning. Few survive the middle. The middle is where dreams die. Not because of lack of talent, but because of lack of discipline. Because people expect it to always feel exciting. They expect progress to be obvious. They expect quick rewards. And when they don't see it, they quit. You can't afford to quit. You can't afford to keep restarting. You can't afford to keep losing years to inconsistency. You've wasted enough time. You've made enough excuses. You've told yourself, next time, enough times. It's time to break the cycle. So how do you do it? How do you make discipline unbreakable? How do you make consistency automatic? You do it by killing negotiation. You do it by removing choice. You do it by deciding once and never deciding again. Most people fail because they decide every day whether to show up. That is exhausting. That is dangerous. Because the more you debate, the more likely you are to choose comfort. Comfort will always win if you keep the debate alive. So you end the debate. You decide once. You commit once. You act as if it's not optional. You lock the door and throw away the key. This isn't something you try. This is something you become. From now on, you are someone who does not break. From now on, you are someone who does not pause. From now on, you are someone who does not wait for motivation. From now on, you are someone who moves, no matter what. You're tired. You show up, you're discouraged. You show up, you're busy. You show up, you're uninspired. You show up. You don't ask, how do I feel? You don't ask, do I want to? You just do it. That's how you rewire your mind. That's how you change your identity. That's how you make discipline your nature. And here's what happens when you do this. At first, it's hard. At first, your body will fight. Your mind will resist. It will scream for comfort. It will demand excuses. It will try to pull you back to the old version of you. That's normal, that's expected. But if you keep going, something incredible happens. You stop thinking about it. You stop negotiating. You stop dragging yourself. You just do it. Effortless, automatic, permanent. That single quotes as when you become unstoppable. That's when people look at you and say, how do you stay so disciplined? And you smile because you know the truth. It's not discipline anymore. It's you. It's your identity. It's who you are. And once you reach that level, the world cannot compete with you. The world cannot ignore you. The world cannot stop you, because the world doesn't reward effort. It rewards results. And results come from consistency, day after day, month after month, year after year. Not perfect effort, consistent effort. So, I ask you again, are you ready to become unstoppable? Are you ready to end the cycle of starting over? Are you ready to lock in so tight that failure has no door to enter? Decide. Right now, no more waiting, no more hoping, no more trying. You either become the person who does not break, or you stay the person who keeps starting over. The choice is in front of you, but the time to choose is now.